Ever feel like you could disappear tomorrow and nobody would even notice? That crushing feeling that everyone else has their circle complete and you're just extra? If you're nodding right now, you're definitely not alone in this struggle. This feeling of being unwanted or unneeded hits deeper than regular loneliness. It's that voice in your head saying you don't matter to anyone. Maybe your friends seem closer to each other than to you. Maybe your family barely calls unless they need something. Maybe at work you feel replaceable and invisible. Here's what most people don't understand about this pain. Your brain is actually trying to protect you. When you feel unwanted, your mind creates this story to explain why connection feels so hard. But here's the truth that changes everything. This feeling isn't a reflection of your worth. It's actually your brain's way of highlighting something incredibly important about human connection. Let me share something that might surprise you. The people who feel most unneeded often have the strongest capacity for deep, meaningful relationships. You feel this way because you actually care more, not less. Your sensitivity to connection means you pick up on subtle social cues that others miss entirely. Think about it this way. Your brain is like a sophisticated security system. When it senses potential rejection or abandonment, it goes into protection mode. It tells you nobody needs you to prepare you for disappointment. But this same system that causes pain also gives you incredible emotional intelligence. The feeling of being unwanted usually stems from three core psychological patterns. First, there's the comparison trap. You see other people's highlight reels and assume their connections are deeper than yours. Second, there's the scarcity mindset around relationships. You believe there's limited love and belonging available. Third, there's the worthiness wound. Deep down, you question if you deserve to be needed and valued. Let's address that comparison trap first. Social media shows you everyone else's best moments, but you compare those to your everyday reality. Of course, it feels like everyone else has stronger bonds. You're seeing their edited version against your unfiltered experience. This creates a false narrative that you're somehow less connected than everyone else. The scarcity mindset is even more damaging. When you believe love and connection are limited resources, you start competing instead of connecting. You hold back parts of yourself, thinking you need to earn your place in people's lives. But connection actually works the opposite way. It multiplies when you share it freely. Here's where the transformation begins. That sensitivity you have, the one that makes you feel unwanted, it's actually your superpower for creating authentic relationships. People who feel deeply also connect deeply. Your awareness of rejection means you're naturally tuned into what makes others feel accepted. Start with this simple shift. Instead of asking, why doesn't anyone need me? Ask, how can I show up as someone others genuinely want in their lives? This isn't about changing who you are, it's about expressing who you already are more authentically. The magic happens when you stop trying to prove your worth and start sharing your genuine value. Maybe you're the friend who remembers important details. Maybe you're the one who asks thoughtful questions. Maybe you bring a unique perspective that others haven't considered. These qualities make you irreplaceable, not interchangeable. If you're struggling with anxiety around this, remember that most people are too focused on their own insecurities to judge yours as harshly as you think. That fear of rejection often prevents you from reaching out, creating the very isolation you're trying to avoid. Here's a practical strategy that works. Start small with one meaningful interaction each day. Send a thoughtful text to someone you care about. Offer genuine help without expecting anything back. Share something vulnerable that shows your authentic self. These micro connections build the foundation for feeling genuinely needed. Low self esteem often fuels this feeling of being unwanted. You might think you need to become someone different to be valued, but the people worth having in your life will appreciate your quirks, your depth, your unique way of seeing the world. Your job isn't to fit into their expectations, it's to find your tribe. When you feel hopeless about connection, remember that every meaningful relationship started with two people who decided to be vulnerable with each other. Your willingness to feel deeply, even when it hurts, is what makes profound connection possible. The truth about finding your purpose is that it often connects directly to how you serve others. When you feel unneeded, you might be missing how your unique gifts could transform someone else's life. Your experiences with rejection and loneliness give you incredible empathy for others going through similar struggles. Here's something powerful to try. Instead of waiting to feel needed, start being the person who makes others feel needed. Notice the people around you who might also feel invisible. Acknowledge their contributions. Ask for their opinions. Show genuine interest in their thoughts and feelings. This shift from seeking validation to providing value changes everything. When you focus on making others feel seen and appreciated, you naturally become someone they want around. It's not manipulation, it's authentic connection based on mutual care and respect. Remember, the feeling that nobody needs you is temporary, but the connections you build by working through this challenge can last a lifetime. Your sensitivity to rejection, when channeled correctly, becomes your ability to create spaces where others feel truly accepted. If this resonates with you, there are more strategies and insights waiting in our other videos. The journey from feeling unwanted to knowing your worth is one of the most transformative paths you can take. Every step you take toward authentic connection not only heals your own heart, but creates ripples of healing for everyone around you. Your story isn't over. In fact, this chapter of feeling unneeded might just be the beginning of your most meaningful connections yet.